That is a mouthful. That is, I think I just spit. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another everyday look, but this one is going to be more for summertime because the last one I did a full foundation look, which is what I would wear in any time of the year. Honestly, I would wear that, but it is a lot harder to maintain in the summertime. So I've been seeing a lot of these no foundation summer looks, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. This way, you know, you still have that flawless look and it looks like you don't have on that much makeup, so it's an everyday look. And I apologize because my fan is on because it's hot, so if you hear that, that's the fan. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this look. I gotta take my glasses off, but oh my god, I've already moisturized my face with my moisturizer that I always use. It's always tagged down below, so you can go ahead and get it there if you want to purchase it from Amazon, which is what I do. I have the link in the description box. On top of that, I think I'll have everything linked if I can get a link for it. So I'm going to start by spraying my face with the MAC Fix Plus, because it's either going to be that or my primer, which I've been doing a lot more Fix Plus lately because I don't even use it that much, so I'm trying to get the wear out of it. Now I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I have the e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. Because I am going for an everyday look. I'm going to, of course, go on top of it, but I'm just going to start by shaping it with this color because it is pretty neutral. Well, it isn't neutral brown because it's called neutral brown, but it's more of an everyday look rather than going really dramatic. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to talk to you guys, give you guys an update. So I have not been consistent at all with my videos, and I apologize for that. I've been going through a lot, moving around, trying to settle on a place to live, having personal issues and things like that, and I'm brushing my brows up with, of course, the e.l.f. Oh my god, I rubbed the words off. Eyebrow duo brush that I always use. So and then I'm going to go back in with my Gerard Cosmetics Brow Bar to Go. Oh, I took the words off of this too. Oh my god, I need new makeup. And then I'm going to take the medium color. This one's a bit lighter than this. This is a bit lighter than this one, which is one I'm almost done with. And I'm just going to put that on top of my brows. In the sparse areas only, because once again, I'm trying to be natural with the brows today, not too much. But as I was saying, yeah, I've been going through some personal stuff, you know, moving forward in life, basically, moving past the past, you know, got some new things going on, and then of course, if you are following me on Instagram, I did post that I had gotten sick, which is what stopped me from uploading the everyday makeup look that I did last week. That was what stopped that. I ended up getting really, really sick, and I literally could not do anything. I was basically dying. So that was what stopped that, but now I'm trying to really get back into it. And I'm really trying to buckle down with these videos because I noticed that I am, like I said, very inconsistent, and I don't want to be. It's just like life is difficult right now, but I'm gonna get better, I promise. Just going back over that. Okay. So, for the most part, my brows are done. Yeah, for the most part, my brows are done. If anything, I'm just gonna just brush them out so that they're not as intense. But that's, for the most part, like I said, for the most part they're done, and then I will just lightly carve them out. I'm going to, ooh, did I knock my camera? I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Cafe. have not used this in so long. And I'm actually going to put it under my eyes too. And the whole purpose of this is because it's like really close to my shade, almost exact. So I'm putting this to, you know, cover up that, you know, the under eye issue that I got going on there. So what I do with like liquids is that I let them sit for a little bit while I work on another part of my face, and then I come back to them so that they get a little bit tacky, and then they blend into my skin better. I don't know if anybody else does that, but that's what I do. So while this is sitting right here, and I'm actually going to put it on my spots, which I don't have very many this time around. Look at how God works. Won't He do it? I look gross right now. I just looked at myself. That was probably not the best option. I'm taking the tip of it and dipping my angled brush in it and just gonna carve out the shape of my brows. Yep. Okay. And the okay. So now I'm going to take my baby blender. I love this thing. My baby blender, and I'm going to push it in. I'm thinking I'll switch it up today instead of using my baby blender because I've been using that a lot. And I'm actually going to use my e.l.f. stippling brush. I'm going to be using like all e.l.f. today. Who cares? I love this brush too, so it's okay. So I'm going to start by blending the outer end and my spots that I put in. Yeah, so I use the Cafe shade because it closely resembles my, and I'm going over my lid also because I'm not going to be wearing color. I don't do that on an everyday basis, but I picked this shade because it also has yellow undertones in it, which make my face look a bit brighter in the center, which is what you want to go for. And for me, I want it to look like I'm awake because I'm not. But yeah, and what I really like about the stippling brush is you pat it in. If you know anything about art and about stippling, you would know that. Just saying. But you pat it in, and it really does. It actually gets it into your skin, but it doesn't clog your pores at the same time. It's like magic. But sorry about that, guys. I don't know when it went out. I stopped looking. But so I just blended out all of the concealer with my e.l.f. stippling brush, small stippling brush. I blended everything out by patting it in. Now I'm going to take my CoverGirl translucent medium loose powder, and I'm going to apply that, I'm going to apply that onto my under eye area because it's a bit lighter, so I'm going to brighten my skin up with it. But this is like, once again, a loose powder, so you don't need that much. Like, that's literally all that I need. I'm going to finish that off with this little kabuki brush, which I will of course have linked. It's the Amazon brush set that I used in my last video. I'll have it linked. Then that's done. So that is going to actually stay in. I'm not baking with it. I'm keeping it on. Then I'm going to take my Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder. And it is in, does it have a shade on it? Doesn't have a shade. Invisible. Okay, I didn't see that. And this one is a bit darker than the CoverGirl, and so this is what I'm going to put on the rest of my face, but very, very lightly. This is literally just like a protective covering for my skin to stay oil free all day long. In the summertime, you need that if you have oily skin. So this is basically going to be my powder, because although it is translucent, it does have a color to it, and it is a light brown that mixes well with the skin. And with this everyday look, you're not trying to look like you have on anything, clearly, because I'm trying to look as natural as possible, so it doesn't do too much coverage as to where you do look like you have on tons and tons of makeup. And the last part, I am going to take my mini blender and blend out those lines of the concealer that I use to shape my brows. And instead of blending out with my brush like I usually use, I'm going to use the blender because it's not as precise as the brush, and I'm going for a natural look, so having it a little bit more smudged it makes the line less harsh, and of course that looks more like everyday wear. So I'm going to blend that out. And finally, I'm going to, of course, straighten my lashes. So I'm going to take eyelash curler, flip it upside down, and straighten them. Because I have extremely curly lashes, which sucks. So I have to straighten them out so I can actually look like I have real lashes. Ow! Accidents happen. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been going through so much. I was sick. I was, you know, trying to put my life together, which I'm still working on. Okay, look at them lashes though. Pause. I'm going to take the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and it's in black, of course, and I'm going to put that on first. I just got some of this. I mean, I know it's pretty old, but I just got some. What do you want? So I've been trying to get my life together as far as really looking at places to live in the downtown Chicago area, making sure my businesses are doing successfully. Like, I've been trying to be an adult, guys, and it is freaking hard. I don't like it, not one bit. And then I had to halt on my Beauty 101 events to focus on all of these things. That's why I haven't posted about it lately. But I will be uploading a Akira and Misguided fashion haul, which I will be doing a giveaway for, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm looking to do a giveaway on some of these things that I got because kind of got them in the wrong size, and I haven't done a giveaway in a minute, like 2-3 months, and we all knows how I love the giveaways. But to definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely check out my Instagram and follow me so that you can stay tuned on those giveaways. Now I'm going to take my Lorac Pro Fiber and mascara, and I'm going to put that on top of this. Like 45 coats. Like, really make it look like you got lashes, because I don't have eyelash in my eye. What does this man want? AKA babe. I guess I'll put highlighter on. So I have the Ulta Contour Kit, which actually is really cool because it comes with the look in the medium and fair skin tones if you have no idea where to put what. And I really like that. But I am going to be using the Radiance. It's like a rose gold. This one right here. I'm going to be using that. It comes with these two highlighters, a gold and a rose gold. Then it has 4 bronzers. So these are all bronzers from like least intense to most intense. But I'm going to not be using bronzer because I don't need it. I'm just going to use the Radiance highlighter there, and I'm going to put it on and be bomb. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild brush, this brush right here. And this is one of those ones that is really subtle. So you're going to want to put a lot, but as soon as you put a lot, it's like, it happens so fast. So you got to be careful. And I put my highlighter on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, under my brow, and my cheekbones. Ooh. Ooh. So that is that, and then this is this. This is my no foundation summer makeup, no foundation everyday summer makeup look. That is a mouthful. That is, I think I just spit. Yeah, so this is my no foundation everyday summer makeup look. Something. It's what I put on in the summertime when I don't want to sweat it all off. And of course you can definitely set it with your Fix Plus or your setting spray. If you want to add more coverage, if you want to make sure nothing moves. But since it is, these are setting powders and oil blocking powders and things like that, you don't really need to do that. If you want extra, like you want to make sure it doesn't budge, then I would understand. But this is basically it, and if anyone wants to know, this is a 4-day-old twist out, flat twist out that I did. So I was wearing my wigs, as you saw in my last video. I've been wearing those wigs this entire time, and I had a flat twist underneath that, so I took it out, and this is what it looks like right now. And it's getting kind of old, so I popped it up on the top of my head, and this is what we got. And I'm slicking down my edges and my baby hairs, so that's why I have these scarves on. But other than that, that's this look. So I hope you guys stay with me on this journey. I know it's been rocky, I've been off and on, but I will be picking up, I will be getting better, and I will be doing better for you guys. So please continue watching. Of course, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Join the fam bam. Let's grow together, and like, comment what you want to see, comment on the video, comment on things I should improve, whatever. Comment, and definitely share it. Don't be stingy. Share it with your friends and family so they can see how to put their makeup on without having to wear foundation and not being all sweaty and streaky and all that other good stuff in the summertime. Don't be stingy. Share the love. So yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. I hope to see you guys in my next videos, and follow me on Instagram to keep up with the hauls and all that other good stuff. I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Thank you.